If you are a woman over the age of 60, I need you to listen closely right now. What I am about to share may reveal the most surprising truth you have ever heard about your skin and the aging process. We are told the answer to aging skin is simple: just drink more water. So, you carry your bottle, you count your glasses, you do everything right, yet you still wake up to skin that feels dry, looks saggy, and appears unmistakably thin, almost like paper. You see a tired face that no expensive cream seems to truly mend. Here is the shocking part that most experts rarely discuss. It is not simply because of genetics, it is because the water you are consuming is fundamentally missing something vital. After age 60, and often starting at menopause, your internal circulation changes. When blood flow slows a natural part of aging, the nutrients meant to keep your skin firm simply stop reaching the surface. This is why your face feels thinner and fine lines deepen into stubborn wrinkles. It is a silent process of nutrient starvation occurring deep within your skin, persisting even when you stay hydrated. I am Dr. Eliza Hart, a board-certified OB/GYN with over 15 years dedicated to women's health and hormonal skin aging. My passion is understanding the root causes of why we age. Today, I want to introduce you to a natural way to deliver collagen and oxygen back to your skin using something you already use: water. But not just plain water, water unlocked. Before we delve in, please subscribe to this channel and share in the comments which country you are watching from. Your support helps me reach 50,000 subscribers and continue creating content for women like you. Please stay with me until the end for a small surprise that might change your skincare forever. Now, let's explore the foundational molecule that determines if your skin radiates vitality or appears worn. Before discussing creams or supplements, we must address the critical concept of delivery. Think of it this way: you can order the most expensive furniture, but if your front door is locked, it never gets inside. It sits uselessly on the curb. The same applies to your skin. Many women diligently moisturize from the outside, yet their faces continue to look tired. The reason is simple. Collagen doesn't magically teleport to your skin. It arrives because it is delivered there through your blood vessels. And that delivery system hinges entirely on a tiny, powerful molecule called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the key. It signals your blood vessels to open and widen. This creates pathways for oxygen, collagen peptides, and hyaluronic acid to travel efficiently to the dermis, the layer where true renewal happens. Without sufficient nitric oxide, your bloodstream becomes a road system with closed gates. No matter how much collagen you ingest, it simply cannot reach the cells responsible for repairing your skin. Here is the biological reality. After menopause, nitric oxide levels naturally plummet by nearly 60% because estrogen, which stimulates its production, declines. When nitric oxide is low, the tiny capillaries feeding your skin tighten. Circulation slows. Consequently, your skin receives fewer nutrients and dramatically less collagen. This is why many women feel their aging accelerated rapidly after turning 50. They tell me, "Doctor, I felt fine at 48, but suddenly at 52 I don't recognize myself." When this happens, women often double their collagen intake or buy richer creams, yet their skin remains dull. The missing link isn't what you use, but whether your body can transport it. Nitric oxide works as a silent messenger from within, carrying the building blocks of beauty to the places crying out for repair. I tell my patients collagen reaches your skin because your blood is capable of carrying it. Once you grasp this, anti-aging shifts from what you apply externally to what you deliver internally. Let's examine the impact on skin renewal. When nitric oxide drops after 50, aging transforms from something you see to something you feel. It starts quietly. Makeup settles into pores instead of gliding on. Cheeks lose their youthful fullness. Fine lines deepen overnight. That natural lit from within brightness fades to a grayish tone. Many women describe their face as feeling deflated. This is a profound biological slowdown that brings deep emotional insecurity. When nitric oxide falls, the skin stops receiving enough oxygen to repair itself, particularly at night. During sleep, skin renewal should be at its peak. But without blood flow, repair fails. Collagen breakdown accelerates by nearly 30% in the 5 years following menopause. Simultaneously, fibroblast cells, the factories producing new collagen, begin to sleep. Without nitric oxide to wake them up, they remain dormant while your skin structure weakens. Women often ask me in frustration, "Doctor, I eat well, take supplements, and drink water, but my skin still looks lifeless. What am I doing wrong?" I tell my patients, "You aren't doing anything wrong, but you are missing a piece of the puzzle. Mere hydration is fundamentally not the same as robust circulation. When circulation weakens with age, even the most expensive creams struggle to make a difference because the delivery system itself has slowed down. It's like pouring premium gasoline into a car. With a clogged fuel line, the engine simply won't run smoothly. When this circulatory slowdown happens, skin loses its resilience. It thins around the neck, loses definition at the jawline, and fine lines become permanent fixtures. However, this is not a failure on your part. It is simply your skin asking for deeper support than water alone can provide. It is asking for nitric oxide, the essential messenger that tells your skin renew, rebuild, restore. The important question isn't how much water you drink, but whether your body can deliver it to where youth is rebuilt. Many women carry water bottles everywhere, yet ask, "Why is my skin still dry? Why do I look tired?" The truth is, plain water hydrates your kidneys, but without robust circulation, it cannot efficiently deliver collagen and oxygen to the dermis. This explains why a woman can be fully hydrated systemically, yet still experience skin that feels tight and looks paper-thin. Water alone cannot open the microscopic capillaries beneath your surface or awaken dormant fibroblasts. By age 60, nitric oxide production falls sharply, even if you drink gallons of water. If blood vessels remain tight, nutrients cannot reach the skin. This is why so many women feel hydrated but still aging. If you have ever felt this way, nourished body but tired skin, please type 1 in the comments. If you believe hydration alone is enough, type 0. I am eager to hear your perspective. But there is hope. When we enrich water with natural compounds that stimulate and protect nitric oxide, we transform simple hydration into active delivery. It becomes deep nourishment. We are going to discuss 5 specific natural elements. These are gifts from nature. First, let's talk about the activator, the humble beetroot. The reason skin loses its glow isn't just collagen failure, it is a delivery failure. Beetroot is one of nature's richest sources of dietary nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. Unlike topical creams, beetroot operates from deep within, gently opening those tiny capillaries to let essential nutrients reach the dermal layer. Crucially, this process does not rely on estrogen, making it exceptionally effective for women post-menopause. This surge in nitric oxide revives fibroblast activity and supports collagen delivery. Women who consume beetroot-enhanced water often describe their skin as appearing more awake with a deep luminosity. In clinical observations, you might see a rosy tint return in 7 to 14 days with profound textural improvements in 4 to 6 weeks. It helps reawaken the skin's natural repair system, but activating nitric oxide is only step one. We must also protect it. This brings us to our second element, the protector, pomegranate. Most women focus on building new collagen, but few talk about protecting the collagen already present. Collagen is under constant attack from enzymes in the skin called MMP1. Think of MMP1 as a pair of scissors constantly trying to cut your collagen strands. After menopause, these scissors become far more aggressive, accelerating aging. Pomegranate is extraordinarily rich in polyphenols that play a pivotal role. First, they preserve nitric oxide, keeping circulation active for longer hours. Second, they act as a shield against the MMP1 enzymes. This is why pomegranate is called the collagen guardian. In studies, women consuming pomegranate showed significant improvements in firmness and fewer wrinkles, not just because they added collagen, but because they protected what was already there. They stopped the scissors. Many women report that within weeks, their skin feels stronger and less prone to pillow marks after sleep. Pomegranate doesn't promise instant miracles, but it supports the skin's quiet strength, helping it hold on to its natural elasticity and dignity. Now, let us move to the third element, which addresses the issue of gravity and structure, citrulline from watermelon. Simply protecting nitric oxide only solves a piece of the complex puzzle. What if we could also actively accelerate its production and further enhance the crucial transport of collagen, propelling it even deeper into the skin? Many women dedicate countless years and considerable resources to experimenting with various collagen creams. They diligently take oral supplements and even undergo expensive, often invasive treatments like lasers or microneedling. Yet, despite these extensive efforts, their skin frequently continues to feel thin, appears loose, and seems unable to genuinely hold its firmness and structure. This pervasive issue isn't always because they inherently lack collagen. Sometimes the fundamental problem is that the collagen their body produces simply cannot effectively reach the skin, where it's needed most to fight gravity. This is precisely where citrulline, a natural amino acid found abundantly in watermelon, truly makes a remarkable and impactful difference. Now, you may have heard of arginine. Some women take arginine pills. However, arginine often gets partially destroyed in the harsh environment of the stomach before it can be fully utilized. Citrulline is different. It is like a Trojan horse. It bypasses the stomach's destruction and is gently and efficiently converted into arginine directly within the bloodstream, exactly where you need it. This unique metabolic pathway allows the body to naturally produce nitric oxide with far greater efficiency and consistency. The results significantly improve circulation, particularly to those specific areas that are unfortunately prone to showing the earliest signs of aging: the delicate neck, the sculpted jawline, and the fragile under-eye region. Women after 50 often express frustration, describing their skin as paper-thin or unable to hold structure. This common description is frequently a telltale sign of weak collagen delivery rather than simply a deficiency in collagen production. When citrulline stimulates the production of nitric oxide, those tiny capillaries which were once constricted begin to gently open up. They act as vital conduits. This allows essential collagen amino acids, life-giving oxygen, and hydrating hyaluronic acid to be transported directly to the fibroblasts, those hard-working cells explicitly responsible for building skin elasticity. Gradually, with consistent use, the skin's texture becomes noticeably less fragile and more resilient. Fine lines, especially those delicate ones around the cheeks and beneath the eyes, begin to gracefully soften. Not because new collagen was artificially added, but because the existing collagen finally reached precisely where it was desperately needed. What truly distinguishes citrulline is its gentle yet undeniably noticeable effect on skin elasticity. In compelling studies, mature women who consistently consume citrulline-rich sources experienced measurable improvements in skin pliability, meaning the skin snaps back more easily. They noticed enhanced moisture retention and a visible reduction in sagging, particularly around the lower face and neck areas. Some even happily reported that their skin held its shape better when smiling or applying makeup, instead of immediately folding or creasing under pressure. Even seemingly small improvements in elasticity can profoundly change how women feel about their skin. It imparts a sense of less fragility, less unpredictability, and a greater capacity for recovery after daily environmental stress and seasonal dryness. This is especially crucial during hormonal fluctuations. This approach isn't about simply chasing a younger appearance. It's about cultivating skin that feels genuinely supported, deeply nourished, and inherently resilient. A type of firmness that isn't tight or artificially stretched, but comfortably strong, as if the skin is slowly remembering how to naturally support itself once again. Fourth, we must address the infrastructure itself, pine bark extract. And while citrulline profoundly aids in transporting collagen more effectively, there exists another powerful ingredient that operates from an even deeper biological layer, diligently repairing the very pathways through which collagen must travel. By the time a woman reaches her mid-50s, the unfortunate reality is that collagen loss transcends being merely a superficial aesthetic issue. It fundamentally evolves into a critical circulation issue. Those intricate blood vessels that once effortlessly carried essential nutrients, vital oxygen, and crucial collagen-building amino acids to the skin begin a gradual process of stiffening. They weaken, they become inflamed. This subtle yet pervasive decline is not immediately visible, but it slowly and subtly reveals itself over time. We see it in the appearance of deeper lines around the mouth. We see it in significantly slower skin healing processes. A scratch takes weeks to fade instead of days. We see it in increased skin sensitivity and that persistent, frustrating dullness that no amount of moisturizing seems capable of truly fixing. The undeniable truth is that without healthy and robust microcirculation, collagen simply cannot reach the skin cells that desperately need it, even if your body is actively producing it. This is precisely where pine bark extract, known scientifically as pycnogenol, emerges as a uniquely powerful and transformative ingredient. It doesn't merely boost collagen, it fundamentally helps to heal the very highways that carry collagen to your skin. Extensive research definitively shows that pine bark extract actively strengthens and meticulously repairs the inner lining of blood vessels, known as the endothelium. Imagine repaving a bumpy, cracked road so that traffic can flow smoothly again. That is what pine bark does for your blood vessels. This facilitates significantly better blood flow to the face, neck, and delicate under-eye area, precisely where the most telling signs of aging first typically appear. In rigorously conducted clinical studies, mature women who consistently took pine bark extract for a period of 12 weeks demonstrated remarkable improvements. We are talking about a substantial 44% increase in skin elasticity, an impressive 35% reduction in wrinkle depth, and significantly better hydration retention. What truly makes pine bark extract remarkable is its powerful dual action. Firstly, it profoundly improves circulation by actively reducing inflammation within the vessel walls. restoring their suppleness. Secondly, it notably enhances natural collagen production by gently stimulating fibroblasts and simultaneously protecting them from the damaging effects of oxidative stress. This means that not only is more collagen produced, but crucially, more of it actually reaches the skin cells where it can genuinely make a visible difference. Some women even share that their skin feels noticeably less fragile to the touch. Their under-eye area becomes less hollow and recessed, and their complexion appears calmer and more balanced overall. Many women eloquently describe pine bark extract as the ingredient that helps their skin genuinely come back to life, not by adding something artificial or external, but by authentically restoring a forgotten, essential biological pathway. The skin begins to feel comforted rather than stretched, supported rather than forced into unnatural positions. It gradually becomes more resilient, less fragile, and remarkably more unified in both tone and texture. Finally, our fifth element serves as the foundation for longevity leafy greens. So, while our focus is rightly on building and creating new collagen, we must never overlook the profound importance of effectively delivering it. And once that crucial delivery system begins its path to recovery, there is one more vital step: providing consistent long-term nourishment that empowers the skin to maintain what it has slowly but surely begun to rebuild. There inevitably comes a point, after trying countless different supplements, various oils, and an array of potent extracts, when many women begin to wonder, how do I truly sustain all these incredible improvements I'm seeing? This fundamental question becomes especially pressing and important after the age of 50. This is a time when skin might show encouraging improvement one week, only to mysteriously look dull, tired, and uninspired the very next. The truth, dear friends, is that collagen repair is not a single, one-time event. It is not a quick fix. It is a vibrant, ongoing, and living biological process. It depends entirely on a consistent and steady supply of essential nutrients, particularly specific vitamins, crucial minerals, and dietary nitrates that tirelessly work to keep nitric oxide and collagen actively functioning. This is precisely where leafy greens powder becomes an incredibly valuable and deeply beneficial addition to your daily routine. It does not aggressively stimulate or forcefully mandate any sudden change. Rather, it gently yet profoundly nourishes the skin's inherent natural renewal rhythm, rich in vital folate, essential magnesium, antioxidant vitamin C, crucial vitamin K, and naturally occurring dietary nitrates. Leafy greens powder consistently supports both natural collagen production and healthy circulation over the long term. Think of it this way. While powerful ingredients like beetroot or pine bark actively kickstart and activate collagen delivery, leafy greens help to diligently sustain it day after day. They quietly but powerfully strengthen the skin's fundamental underlying support system. Women who regularly incorporate leafy greens powder into their diet often notice something subtle, yet profoundly life-changing. Their skin feels calmer, it is consistently better hydrated, and remarkably more awake. This transformation isn't a dramatic overnight spectacle. It is a gradual, steady blossoming, much like a plant slowly regaining its strength and vibrancy after being watered consistently and lovingly. Skin tone begins to look more even and harmonious. Morning puffiness, often a sign of sluggish lymph and blood flow, noticeably lessens. Makeup applies and sits better, not merely because the skin is miraculously firmer, but because it is genuinely healthier and more balanced from within. Some women even happily mention that their skin no longer feels perpetually thirsty in the way it once did, Fine lines appear softer, more blurred rather than sharply defined and prominent. There emerges a profound sense of quiet stability, as if the skin has finally found its intrinsic balance rather than constantly chasing after temporary repairs. But perhaps its most meaningful and profound effect lies in its powerful preventative capacity. Leafy greens diligently help to maintain the crucial flexibility of blood vessels, significantly reduce oxidative stress, a major contributor to aging, and consistently support the gentle, ongoing repair that quietly happens overnight when nitric oxide is still active. It becomes less about desperately chasing immediate results and more about consciously preserving and nurturing them for the long haul, especially for women over 50, where the natural rate of skin renewal is considerably slower. Consistent nourishment must be steady and dependable rather than sporadic and explosive. It serves as a beautiful reminder that aging skin doesn't require harsh pressure. It profoundly needs consistency, unwavering patience, and genuine biological kindness, because the ultimate goal is not merely to build collagen today, but to gently empower your skin to remember how to heal and renew itself naturally tomorrow and in the years to come. Conclusion: a new relationship with your skin. And when your skin begins to truly remember these inherent capacities, something even more important than mere radiance gracefully returns: a quiet, profound sense of confidence in your own natural beauty. Restoring collagen after the age of 50 isn't about desperately chasing a fleeting youth. It isn't about trying to look 20 again. It is about gently and lovingly reconnecting your skin with what it once inherently knew: vibrant circulation, deep nourishment, and efficient repair. When nitric oxide flows freely, when collagen is diligently protected by pomegranate, boosted by citrulline, transported by pine bark, and sustained by leafy greens, your skin doesn't try to look artificially younger. It simply begins to look genuinely healthier, visibly calmer, and truly more alive. And that, more than anything, is the true secret to ageless beauty. Now, as I promised at the beginning, I have a small surprise for you. If you are ready to take this step, if you are ready to unlock the flow of nutrients to your skin, I have curated a specific guide on how to combine these ingredients effectively. But first, I want you to start simple. Start with the awareness of nitric oxide. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps other women find this message. And don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next video, where we will continue this journey of health and beauty together. Until then, take care of your circulation, and you will be taking care of your skin. Goodbye for now.